Hello, beautiful people. It is the full moon in Libra on the 1st of April 2026. It's called the pink moon, and we're doing a collective reading to see what is coming in or going out for this beautiful full moon on the 1st of April. So it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea. I got tea here, but you get yourself a coffee or wine or whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, get comfy. Let's have a little look what is going on for this full moon. Message for the collective, please, for the full moon in Libra on the 1st of April 2026. What do we need to know about this particular full moon? Okay. Oh, the other way around. Okay, right, thank you. All right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, with the High Priestess. Tell me more about this full moon, please, for the collective. We've got the Magician, Temperance, and the Five of Wands. Okay, all right. Interesting, you're arguing with your higher self. I love it. Okay, right. What else do we want? What do we want to add in? We want an animal oracle card. Okay, thank you. What is the animal message? The animal totem, please. This is the animal oracle card. Okay. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. I'm sorry about that. I had a bit of a coughing fit there. Time to let go. And of course, full moons are all about what we're bringing up to the surface, what we're releasing, what we're letting go of. So we've clearly got some letting go to do. Now, the High Priestess is also about what's hidden, full moon energy, what's hidden, what's coming up, what needs to go. Now, have you seen the video I put up yesterday, Monday the 30th, for the April kind of reset that we're having? If you haven't, watch that, because on that one we also had the High Priestess and the Magician. So interesting double energy at the moment that we want to harness. So full moons are all about what's hidden. As the moon gets full, what's hidden starts to rise to the surface and we become aware. We start to kind of, all right, what's going on there? Now, this reset that we've got, that we're in the middle of at the moment, and is going to continue for the next few months, is all part of, that needs to go and that needs to be, shifted, and this wants to come in. We're in that moving out, moving in energy, okay? So we're going to use this full moon, which is on Wednesday the 1st, where I live in the UK. It might be the 2nd, it might be the 31st of March for you, depending where you are right in the world. So right, want you to use the energy to allow is the key, whatever wants to come up into your awareness to come up. So let it come out, because something needs to go. Groundhog Spirit 31, that's a 4. 4s are about your foundation. There is time. This is the time to let something go. Time to let go. So how do we do this? What do we do? All right, so what I want you to do is, first of all, it doesn't want to sit straight, just keeps going back the other way. That's interesting. Okay, something is sort of in, out, it's sort of showing and then it's not. It's kind of, oh, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Right, interesting energy. I want you to just tap in. So this is how you do it. You're going to, first of all, give yourself permission, right? I allow all energy that no longer serves me to come up to the surface, to be released or reckoned with or dealt with or whatever I need to do with it. I allow it, right? When we disallow, which we do most of the time, I'm busy, I've got things to do, I haven't got time to look at that, it just stays buried. So what we want to do is use this beautiful full moon in Libra. Remember, Libra energy is about balance. We're trying to get our balance, our harmony. So anything that is throwing my balance off, anything that's grating, that's spoiling my harmony, I want to allow that to come up, even if it's a bit uncomfortable. This is when we put our big girl pants on, our big boy pants on, and go, bring it on, I'll deal with it, I can do it. Right, so we're bringing it up, we're allowing it to come up. Now, what else? I want one of these. All right, new deck, Work Your Light oracle cards. I want one of these. Which is the message from this deck, please? First time I've used these, okay? I haven't added them to my list of cards yet. Haven't had time. Okay. All right. Inner temple. Inner temple. All right. Okay. And it says, devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. It's an action card. Tune in to the portal of your heart. So I'm in the middle of, and I keep digressing, don't I? I'm in the middle of telling you how to do this, instructions. So how do we use the full moon energy? We're going to tap into the heart, tap into the God force, the I am, the all that is within you, your soul, your higher self. Just intention is enough. You don't necessarily even need the words. Words help because they've got a vibration, but thoughts will do, you know, just in your mind or out loud. I am connecting in with my heart, my soul, my higher self, my God force, and I am allowing all that does not serve me to come up and come out, right? Now, it might come up and you need to take some action on it. You might need a conversation. You might need to do something. Or it might simply be energy that you just release on your breath. Breathe it out like you're blowing out a candle. That'll do, okay? All right, so let's have a look at these then. So let's do a quick overview. We've got 2 5s. Now 5s are uncomfortable energy in tarot. They're change energy. It's like, oh, this might be a bit hard for this to come up and come out. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, lack energy, victim energy, poor me energy. Nothing wrong with a good pity party, but let's just allow it to come up and come out. This 5 of Pentacles is about not having enough money, not having enough resources, not having enough energy, not having enough attention, affection, love, support, feeling left out, in the cold, all alone. Not nice energy. We're going to let that come up and come out. Any part of you that is feeling that lack energy, just let it come up with the intention, I am allowing this to come up so that I can release it, I can shift it, change it. Remember, 5's a change energy. So we acknowledge it, we let it come up, and then we're going to change it. We've got the Magician underneath it. The Magician is the magic to alchemize, to make changes, to shift it. So I want you to step into an energy of abundance, even if you feel totally no abundance in my life. That's what needs to go. Let it go. You can acknowledge it. So far, I have experienced lack in this particular area. But today is the day that I release that lack and step into abundance. Okay? Today is the day I release that lack and step into abundance. So you're using the full moon to release that and step into abundance. Now you're taking action on it. We've got the Page of Swords. Now pages are not normally action energy as such. They're the beginnings of it. But the Page of Swords is about communication, thoughts. So you're taking action by thinking, writing, planning. You might journal this. You might do a letter to the universe, okay? Look at him balancing on that little pole with his little light bulbs, all right? Swords are air energy, Libra energy. Swords are thinking energy. So, and he's got a book which generally represents knowledge, information. So the Page of Swords with the birds flying around, birds represent in tarot communication, right? So we are communicating with ourself, and that then might lead to communicating with others. So we're recognizing the lack in whatever area it is. We're stepping into the Magician energy to transform that, transmute it into, alchemize it into abundance. We are speaking it or writing it or thinking it out to the universe, that I release that now because I am ready to heal it, balance it, bring everything into balance. Temperance is a 14, which is also a 5. So we've now got 3 5s, okay? Because we've got the 5 of Wands, which are coming on to in a minute. The Magician is number 1, the leader. So here we are moving from 5 of Pentacles to the number 5 of temperance. Right, 14 is a 5. So temperance is healing, restoring, balancing, resetting. So we're resetting the narrative of I haven't got enough to I now step into abundance. Now we're going to use our higher self, the high priestess, our inner knowing, our heart energy, our soul energy, to let it come up with this full moon. The high priestess is led by the moon. What's hidden, bringing it up, secrets, what I've pushed down, what I've buried, we're letting it come up. And we've got a little bit of conflict about it. The 5 of Wands is battle energy. So we are in competition with ourselves. We're in this, yes, but, oh, well, you know, but it's no good stepping into abundance when actually all I feel is lack. That argument going back and forth between you. And I completely get it. I really do. But as long as we stay in the belief that life is hard and life is a struggle and I'm not abundant, and that's what we keep experiencing, we need to break it, shift it. So let the arguments rage, right? But keep reassuring the arguments that say, but I haven't got enough, and but I can't pay the rent, and but there isn't enough money for food, and but nobody does help me and support me. That's your current truth. But let's use that word current. That's the current truth. And that was as of a minute ago, which immediately puts it in the past. So can we step into a new energy in the right now of I can be abundant? I just got to step into the energy of abundance and it will start to flow. So we recognize the battle energy, the conflict, and that is what we're going to let go from the heart. We're going to use the heart to inspire, to allow, to let it go. So this full moon in Libra on the 1st of April, I want you to acknowledge with permission and allowing all parts of you that feel lack and limitation and stuck to come up, to come out and reset to abundance. This wants to be an abundance reset, right? We're going to use this full moon as an abundance reset. Normally at this stage I would be strongly suggesting you go and read my From Hope into Having books, but they're not available at the moment. Only the affirmation book is. If you want to get the affirmation booklet, the link is on my website. It goes to Amazon worldwide if you want to get that. It won't be long before I've got quite an important announcement for you, 2 weeks or so. And my From Hoping to Having book will be back available soon, and I'll be telling you all about that in a couple of weeks. But you can absolutely step into abundance, but you have to believe it, you have to give yourself permission, and you have to take action internally, right? Internally, so that you align with the abundance. This is a reset, guys, using the full moon as a reset, right? They want me to clarify. I'm asking, right, my cards, okay. From Hoping to Having affirmation cards, taken from the affirmation booklet, by the way. So what is the most appropriate affirmation for my collective, please? So this is a little bit more info for you. I start my day with gratitude. I end my day with gratitude. I am so grateful. All right. Gratitude is the shift. All right. It really, really is. It is the shift. When we wake up with this, like, oh God, I've got to pay that bill and I've got to do this. And right, then immediately we're going into lack energy as soon as we open our eyes. And then we perpetuate that through the day. So when we start our day with gratitude, you know, before you even get out of bed, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for this bed. I'm grateful for this roof over my head. I'm grateful for, try and find 3 things to be grateful for and feel it. Feel the gratitude. I'm grateful that I'm not waking up in pain. Or I'm grateful, anything. All right. And when you get to the end of the day, you get back into bed. Again, I want you to find 3 things minimum that you found during that day that you can be grateful for. As soon as you start shifting your energy into gratitude, the universe meets you halfway. When you are in the energy of gratitude, the universe will bring you more things to be grateful for. And we start to shift that energy from lack into abundance. So gratitude is your key, your heart, your permission, your allowing. And I want one more for you, please. Be open, there we go, to your innate knowing, right? That's the High Priestess, which we've already got on the table. So this is a double message. I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. I listen to my inner guidance and follow it. I listen to my intuition and trust it. Each of the affirmations on this deck is taken from my affirmation booklet, which you can get on Amazon and Audible. All right, get into these affirmations for abundance, and abundance starts to flow. Okay? Finishing off with an angel card, and by popular request, we'll do a unicorn card as well. Okay? All right, so from the angels, and that's the Oracle of the Angels. We've got the transformation card 38, which is an 11. That's a master number. We don't reduce it down. But the card says everything. I mean, look at her on the floor, tied up in a net, head down, feeling very small, and then she is rising up and out of those restrictions. The butterflies signifying that transformation, her light coming back, her freedom coming in. You are in a powerful time of transformation. Use this full moon to do it. We are in this reset energy that's going to go on for the next 18 months or so, but the next 3 months is when we really start to feel this reset, the good stuff coming in and the negative stuff going out. Let's use this full moon, the first one in the astrological new year. All right, you might be like most people think in the new year's January the 1st and we're April here, so what's she talking about? The astrological, energetic, universal new year starts on the 20th of March. So this is the first full moon of the new year. So I want you to feel it like you would in January, you know, the first new moon and full moon in January. But this is the real energetic reset, okay? So from the unicorns, we've got 35, that's an 8. 8's about abundance. Divine potential, fulfill your destiny, be all you can be, be all you can be. All right, so very powerful, very positive message of using this pink moon, this full moon in Libra, to really move yourself forward by clearing out anything that's left, particularly around lack, victim, aloneness. Let's shift that out. Let's reset for abundance, and let's start tapping into that universal abundance that everybody can access when they are aligned energetically with it. All right? All right, my beautiful people. I'll be back in a couple of days with something else. Oh yeah, my team are just saying start off some individual zodiac signs, and I'll be back on Friday with the weekly collective message for you. All right, I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Thank you for joining me, and if you haven't yet, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, you know. I'm on a mission to start growing this channel a bit. It's been a bit stagnant for quite a long time in terms of beautiful collective energy that we have, but we haven't grown much in the last 6 months. So let's start growing again. We've been through that winter stagnancy. Now it's time for growth. We're in spring. Let's grow again. All right, my lovely people. See you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.